In the last video I'd used, okay, that's not a word, but in the last video that I made, I drew on this pasta box here. This was the design that I did. I'll leave the link up here. This is the video that I did last time. So if you want to see this design, that's where it is. This time I'm going to be drawing on the other side to complete the box. I'm going to put it back together and hopefully it should look really cool. Okay, this has been a strange, nightmarish session of trying to record my audio. It didn't work on a camera, it didn't work on my microphone, so I'm going back to my old-fashioned recording audio on my phone. Forgive the audio quality. Let me just start with this box design. Began with me drawing out panels with a pencil, and in those panels I started to draw a character from imagination, and it just worked out a little bit too human for my liking. Now, I thought I'd include it in the video so that you could see it, but I soon after decided to draw with ink within the panels, but on top of the character design. I didn't really want it to have this human look to it. I wanted it to be a bit more alien or maybe mutant looking character design. So that's what I did. And I kept some of the wire idea. So some of the cables and wires from the other side was something that I wanted to be consistent on both sides. Also, because on the first side of the box that I drew on, I didn't do any, shadow. I did a thicker edge on one side of the cables, but I didn't do any shadow or any hatching. So on this side, I wanted to do the same just for consistency. Now, what I basically started to do was make a swirling kind of almost protruding, spiraling kind of arm with an eye at the top. And then from that, I wanted to keep it kind of organic looking, but have some kind of clothing design as well. It's a little bit unusual and strange, but there's no planning that goes into it. And this is kind of hedging and making excuses, but it's true that I didn't want to have any reference from anything else, or say I was looking at this artist or I've been working on this kind of design. Instead, I wanted to just go into it with whatever came out of me at the time, especially since I was drawing on top of a pencil sketch that I wasn't that keen on. Now, at this point, I really did want to just get this video done. That's why I'm doing this audio this way and not working on my microphone, which I will do after this video, but it's been 9 days since my last post, so I thought I'm overdue uploading a video. And the reason is I've been working on editing a podcast episode that I've mentioned a couple of times. This is my interview with Jared Muralt. It's a fantastic conversation. I might split it into two pieces because it is a long conversation. There's loads of phenomenal artwork that he sent to me, which I'd never seen before. Some was on his Instagram, but some wasn't. So I'm going to be peppering that throughout the conversation. I'm really keen to show you his work. I've bought several of his books. So some of the inserts that I will use to show his illustrations whilst we're discussing them will be from the books that I've bought. And aside from that, I also have been working on a collaboration that I've mentioned as well in previous videos. This is with Petra, and she's been a guest on the podcast. She's a friend of mine that I met in university, and her and I have been collaborating on a piece of a fine art project that we're going to be exhibiting. Not one piece, several pieces that we're going to be exhibiting. Some are sculpture, some are drawn, some are printed, some are collage. I'm going to post a couple of Instagram images, but it will be of probably the collage work, and Petra has been posting some of her print work and some of her sculpture. So I need to start representing my end on Instagram as well, because currently I've been keeping it quite secretive, and now it's time to start sharing it. Initially, I mentioned that I'd be doing a vlog to show the working process, but in truth, I think it's going to be quite difficult to go into the fields, which is what it was going to be called. And instead, I think I'm going to do a series of short films instead of a vlog, because in truth, my work happens at the studio, not in the fields. So if I were to go there, it would be kind of performative, and I don't really want to do that just so that you can see the environment. You'll see that in the films anyway. Either way, I'm going to do a short series of films to show the work as it's developing, and I'd like to talk about the process of the collaboration and working towards getting an exhibition together, and working with people in the local community, because I've interviewed a local farmer and got friends with him, and Petra and I have spent some time with him. He's a fantastic person. We've met several farmers, but there's one who I want to feature in the work as well. So that's something that I'm going to start presenting as well on this channel, and I'm looking forward to showing that to you, because that is what's been taking up some of my time, where I've not been doing just quick art videos for the YouTube channel. Either way, this box was a lot of fun to do. I'm glad that it's done. I know that one side's a lot lighter than the other, but I think it does look good when it's put together. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.